China's financial markets have expanded quickly in recent years, and mutual funds are becoming a more popular investment option for domestic and international investors. In this video, we will look at some of China's largest mutual funds, highlighting their essential qualities, what distinguishes them, and why they have received so much attention in the investment industry. 1. The E Fund CSI 300 Index Fund. The E Fund CSI 300 Index Fund is one of China's most prominent and best-known mutual funds. This fund follows the performance of the CSI 300 Index, which consists of the top 300 businesses listed on the Shanghai and Shenzhen stock markets. The fund has broad exposure to the Chinese equities market, making it an appealing alternative for investors hoping to benefit from China's economic growth. Its low cost and great performance have made it popular with individual and institutional investors. 2. ChinaAMC CSI 300 Index ETF. The ChinaAMC CSI 300 Index ETF is another Chinese mutual fund market behemoth. This fund also tracks the CSI 300 Index, giving investors an easy and effective method to obtain exposure to China's best-performing companies. This ETF is managed by China Asset Management Company, ChinaAMC, one of China's major fund management organizations. It has significantly expanded in size due to its good track record and growing interest in passive investment strategies. The fund's liquidity and low expense ratio make it popular among many investors. 3. Southern Asset Management Growth Fund. The Southern Asset Management Growth Fund is critical in China's mutual fund sector, specializing in growth-oriented stocks. Southern Asset Management manages this fund, which attempts to invest in firms with high growth potential across various sectors. The fund aims to detect and capitalize on new trends early, resulting in outstanding returns over time. It is trendy with investors who want better returns and are willing to take on more risk. 4. Harvest Fund Management's China A-Share Fund. Harvest Fund Management is one of China's major fund management firms, and its China A-Share Fund is among the most well-known in the country. This fund invests in A-shares, which are shares of mainland Chinese corporations that trade on the Shanghai and Shenzhen stock exchanges. The fund's active management style and extensive research and analysis have resulted in a high performance in the Chinese market. It's an excellent alternative for investors seeking exposure to the domestic Chinese market, with the potential for immense wealth appreciation. 5. Huatai Pinebridge CSI 300 ETF. The Huatai Pinebridge CSI 300 ETF is another important Chinese mutual fund that tracks the CSI 300 Index. Huatai Pinebridge, a joint venture between Huatai Securities and Pinebridge Investments, manages this ETF. Thanks to its good performance and efficient management, it has become one of China's largest. The fund is intended for investors who prefer a passive investment strategy and want to gain broad exposure to China's top stocks. Its low costs and accessibility of trading have made it a popular option for both individual and institutional investors. 6. Bosera Growth Securities Investment Fund. Bosera Growth Securities Investment Fund is one of China's largest actively managed equity funds. Bosera Asset Management manages this fund, which invests in high-growth firms from various industries. The fund's strategy combines top-down macroeconomic analysis with bottom-up stock selection, allowing it to spot opportunities in the Chinese market. Its emphasis on growth stocks has made it popular among investors seeking higher returns in China's dynamic and fast-changing economy. 7. GF Fund Management's CSI 500 Index Fund. GF Fund Management is another major asset manager in China, and its CSI 500 Index Fund is among the largest in the country. This product tracks the CSI 500 Index, comprising 500 mid- and small-cap businesses listed on the Shanghai and Shenzhen stock markets. The fund has broader market exposure than the large-cap companies in the CSI 300 Index, making it an attractive option for investors wishing to diversify their portfolios. The fund's good record and the growth potential of mid- and small-cap firms have helped it gain appeal. 8. China Southern Fund Multi-Asset Fund. The China Southern Fund Mixed Asset Fund is a prominent balanced fund in China that invests in equities and bonds. It is managed by China Southern Asset Management, one of China's oldest and most prominent fund managers, to provide capital appreciation and income. Its diversified approach helps decrease risk while still providing growth opportunities, making it an appealing alternative for investors seeking a balanced investment strategy. The fund's long track record and consistent performance have made it popular among many investors. 9. Penghua CSI 300 ETF. Penghua CSI 300 ETF is another Chinese mutual fund market competitor tracking the CSI 300 index. Penghua Fund Management manages this ETF, which has grown in popularity due to its low cost and outstanding performance. It gives investors convenient access to the top 300 companies on China's stock market, making it a straightforward and effective way to invest in the country's economic progress. The fund's liquidity and low expense ratio have made it popular among regular and institutional investors. 10. China Universal Asset Management Global Fund. China Universal Asset Management Global Fund is one of China's major global equity funds. China Universal Asset Management manages this fund, which invests in a diverse portfolio of overseas stocks, exposing Chinese investors to worldwide markets. The fund recognizes global trends and invests in firms best positioned to capitalize on them. Its worldwide approach and outstanding results have made it a popular choice among investors seeking to diversify their portfolios beyond the Chinese market. These mutual funds are among China's largest and most prominent investment vehicles. Each fund provides unique prospects, whether you're looking for growth, income, or a balanced approach. Understanding the qualities and strategies of these top mutual funds allows you to make informed decisions consistent with your financial objectives and risk tolerance. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel.